Hey y'all, welcome to the video. In a few minutes and we are going to get started on this thing. Today we're going to talk about managing your inventory. Show you guys a quick and easy way to create a spreadsheet. If you are in a t-shirt business or any type of business, there's going to come a point in time that you're going to need to manage inventory. And why do we want to manage inventory? Because we want to keep up with what we have and we want to know how much it's worth and be able to access things quick and easily. That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. I'm just doing some setup work here, y'all, for a quick moment. Try to see if I can get my camera on to come in and activate. Okay, there we go. Oh, end of the day, guys. So if we can just get this over here and say, okay, and move me over here where I can get what is going on here. Why am we not able to get me on here? There is the Dell desktop. There is that. That's kind of crazy. Hmm. Oh, I'm too far over on this other stuff. Okay. Okay, guys. So we are getting in here. Okay. Hey y'all, what's up? It's a Lady PB. I'm back with another video. So today I got an issue going on. I've got all of these tons and tons of stuff that I've got over in a storage space. And I've got a client who wants to buy overstocked shirts. I'll show you guys what I did so that hopefully this will help somebody out. Tons and tons of merch that needs to be inventory. If you may have tumblers that need to be inventory, you may have sublimation materials, you may have t-shirts. In my case, it's going to be t-shirts that we're going to inventory today. Show you guys how I went in. I did this quick spreadsheet. I'll go in and show y'all how I did it, and then we're going to make a spreadsheet really quick. And for those of you guys who are home, this will be available to my boss members. So if you are not a channel subscriber, go ahead and subscribe. If you're not a member, then go ahead and think about joining over here, because sometimes I give away some goodies, right? Okay, so let's just jump right on into it because we need to get to it, you know. So I'm over here, and this is the spreadsheet that I created today, y'all. And over here, we're going to do a quick hide here. So, let's see here. I actually want to not show the ribbon right now. And for some reason, I'm not able to. Let's go ahead and take, well, we'll leave those headings on. So I'm over in Excel, and a lot of times people, if you don't have Microsoft Excel, then, you know, I highly advise that you have Microsoft Excel, because Excel comes with all the Microsoft products. I probably pay less than $10 a month for it. I don't know what you would pay for it now because I've had it forever, but Excel, PowerPoint, Word, and my favorite thing that I use it for is my OneDrive, and I have the family plan. Although it's just me and Ken, you get 5 different people who can have, you can share you share all the programs with 5 people. I love the fact that I'm able to use all 5 drives for myself. So you'll have a total of 5 terabytes. You can use them for yourself. You can give them away. So I'm over here in Excel. I'm going to show you guys what I did. So I had a need to create a spreadsheet. Let's see if we can kind of get in a little bit deeper here. So this is overstock merch, right? And so I wanted to create a spreadsheet so that I can show it to my customers and also keep up with stuff myself. So over here we have a description, a style number, color, size, quantity, the wholesale cost. In my case, I added a discount rate off in here. The discount rate is 25%, but in Excel, you have to put in 125%. So if it's 50%, you're going to put in 150%, right? So that we get our discount rate here. So this is the cost of any overstock tea, and this is the total cost of everything that's in inventory, and then the regular wholesale cost right here. So as I go down, it automatically calculates everything to let me know how many pieces I have in stock total. And you also, I'm way over here, y'all. The microphone is way, 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 way over here. Okay. You also have sorry guys. Can I turn the AC off? Because I thought maybe it was freezing up. You can check it and turn it back on if you like. Okay. So um so I'm ear hustling and I need to stop it. So let me close the door. You can turn the AC back on if you want to, babe. I said you can turn the AC back on if you want to. It wasn't getting cold, so I turned it off for a second. I just have to tell him that it's not getting cold because he be freezing me off in here, y'all. Okay, so um, any of y'all have inventory that y'all are trying to keep? So let's go in here and do this. Show you guys how this works. So gives me my total down here, so I always know how much I have total, what's the total wholesale cost, what I got vested in here, and that's just wholesale cost. So if I resold this, I'm at about $80,000 worth of products still. Still doing pretty good. I'm about to get ready to buy another big load of shirts, so I'm trying to go in and organize and get more organized and show you how to stay organized too. The great thing about this is that we can filter. Now, I created these little color codes so that I can filter by t-shirts, which would be um anything. If I filter by color, it will show me nothing but shirts, crew necks, and then hoodies here in blue. And so I just put this up here for people to know. Now, let's say, for example, I could also not do a sort and filter, and I could just, well, we'll just leave that like that. I could say, okay, I know a style number that I'm looking for, and I can put in that style number. The great thing is, let's say if I'm just wanting army ash shirts, I'm looking to see how many ash shirts I have. I can just click here, and this will click on the color ash, and then I know everything I have in inventory in ash. And so right now, in my beefy tees, it's showing me what it is that I have in that color. So in the 5186s, I got 2X's, I got larges, extra larges, in 5250s. So I know, okay, this is what I have in inventory. As far as quantity here, I don't know how many of these it was. So if I when I did inventory on some things, I forgot some kind of way, just kind of forgot to put in exactly what the size was. And so that lets me know that I know that I got those, but next time I go to my storage space, I'll go in and check it and see how many of those I have. And so here's the wholesale cost. Let's say, for example, I've got a lady now who's wanting black shirts. So I can go here and I can go black, and I can see everything that I have in black. And as you can tell, it's because I have my sort and filter over here by t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoods. Even though this says hooded sweatshirt, this is a hoodie, y'all. I can easily go in and say, okay, well, this is the how many what I have in shirts, right? What I have. So now I can go over here, and if I wanted to, I can still filter this down and just go here with shirts. And now I only see the shirts. So I notice, okay, well, dang, I only got small and medium in black, but I got a crap ton of them. So if this lady wants them, I can definitely handle smalls and mediums, and then larges and extra larges. I know, okay, I need to order those from the distributor. So that's how it works. So how do you, let's say you may want to have yours with, if you do tumblers or other things, you may need to keep inventory for that. Why? Because at some point when you're doing taxes, if you have inventory, you have to, you want to be able to report that so that you're not paying that that's still in is money that you haven't made. So we can go in and we can just clear these filters. The other thing we can do is we can sort by size. So let's say if I'm looking for 2X and I just want to know what I got in 2X. And by the way, y'all, all of these are available. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start sending this out. So this is a spreadsheet that I've put up. I'm going to send it out eventually. I'll get around to, let's say if I want to put this on the website, now I know what I have. I can put it on the website and I can, put my inventory up there. It'll be real easy. So this is everything I have in 2X. If somebody called me and wanted 2X, I'd say, okay, this is what we got. We got light steel. I wonder if um so I'm going to show y'all how to do this real quick, right? So we are going to open up another spreadsheet, and I'm going to go new. I'm going to open up a spreadsheet here, and I got this other spreadsheet over here. So I'm actually going to pull it, and I'm going to pull it over here. That way, if I need something off of it. So let's say, for example, you want to create your own, right? We just start with something blank. And the cool thing about it is that when you're starting with a blank spreadsheet, you can do all kinds of stuff. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn the AC back on because I did turn it off. Yeah, I get hot and I get cold. So we're in here. I'm just going to select this first line and kind of bring it down. And this is going to be, I always like to start around here, around B. So let's go in here and go like this here. And let's go inventory. This is our inventory, right? And you can do whatever you want. This whole line right here, we just going to give it a background. That works. And we can make this word as big as we want it to be because we do want it to be kind of nice and thick, right? So we got here, this is our inventory sheet. And then right here on our second line, I always like to start with B. Let's say we're going to have, it can be the product. You can go with a style number or product description. I'm just going to say description. We got to set up the play description. We need a style number, or that could be a product number, right? Could be the style number, the product number. Let's go with color. And then we'll go with our size, add in size. And then here we're just going to add in quantity on hand, right? Or we can call that stock. And that'll tell you how much stock you have. And then here you can have your wholesale price, and you can have your retail price or your markup. I'll do a wholesale, a markup, and then we'll do a retail for this one, right? So you know like how much you're marking up your product. So let's say so then here, we'll go here. That's good. We're going to go right here. I like to click the row. I always leave a blank row here and here. And then on here, we're going to go here. We're going to click that. And then on your keyboard, you're going to click Shift, Control, and arrow over. And that's going to select everything. And then you are going to hit hide and you right click it. That hides all that other mess off of your sheet. So now you just have, you know, a nice clean sheet that you can work with. Makes it nice and easy for you. So now we have this stuff and we can say, okay, you can put whatever you want to put, right? So we are going to actually, I like to make this another color because y'all, I be designing when I'm doing stuff. So let's say that, let's make that one that color. That looks good. Okay, so here I'm just going to take this. You can merge stuff, so I'm just going to take and select it, and then I'm going to merge that to the center. Now we got our inventory sheet, we got our description and all of that stuff. And what we're going to do is we're going to select all of these. We are going to go up here to filter, and we are going to select filter. So this is what's going to give us our drop downs. So now let's say, for example, we have t-shirts, and we have, let's say we have t-shirts, and we have and I'm going to put just a range of t-shirts here. Let's say I got basic tees and ring spun tees. That's what we're going to put here, basic t-shirts, right? And then I would just start filling this out. So for example, if you have a bunch of stuff in basic shirts, let's say I just go here and fill this row down, basic shirts, and then I got my white, red, blue. We can just push that arrow down. Let's say we got black, or green, or what have you, you know, pink, so on and so forth, right? So let's just take some of these off. If we want to delete something, we just go here and just hit delete it. We're going to shift it. No, we don't want to shift it. Let's see here. We're just going to delete this entire row, and that's going to delete it for us. Okay, so now we have our basic shirts. Anybody have any questions as we are going through? So we got our basic shirts, and then let's say we have sizes, and our sizes are going to be small. So we'll go small, go down to medium, go to large. Once you do this one time, XL, we got our 2X size, and let's say we have, you know, whatever. So you may have white in here, and you'll have white a couple of times. Let's say you got smalls and you're just adding in, right? So right here, let's say, for example, let's go here and go copy, and let's select 4 rows down. And this is how you do stuff really quick and easy. Hit paste and then hit escape. So now you have the same thing, right? And so we can always just grab one of these here and just come down with it. I messed that up. You have to wait till it turns to that point, and then now we have all of those, right? So let's say right here we got small in white. Let's say you might do, for example, if you're putting it in, you'll probably do something like this, like white, small, medium, large, 2X, and then pink. I would go small, medium, large, 2X, right? Just build out your inventory. Because as you go through, you may not have everything that You know, I have, but large XL and then 2X, right? Now, if you notice, as I'm doing this, since I'm putting that there, I could actually just copy this. It's an easy way for you to do it. Let's say if you're going by every color that you have, and then you could just say, okay, so on these next 4 rows, and you can copy, make it more than that. However, did I hit copy? Yeah, what should have had a paste right there. So here we go. I'm gonna right click and we're gonna hit copy, and then we're gonna go here and we're gonna hit our paste option, and that would paste it off in there. And then every time you paste it, just hit escape so that moves away from it, right? Just to kind of, y'all, I ain't pasting nothing. Edit, copy. Here we go. Edit, and we're gonna paste it. There we go. Okay. And then after we do that, we'll hit escape. So that's kind of shows you how to go in, right? So let's say we have, I'm just gonna put some numbers in here. You guys get it. So we could, let's say if anytime that you're doing something in here, and let's say that you want to just drag down and do the same number, if it's the same number of stock, you can drag it down. You can also go fill with a series. So if you had, you know, if you're doing like numbers on the end, sometimes people will do a number over here. Just kind of give y'all some ideas of stuff that you can do. But we're just going to put some random numbers here, and we're just going to arrow down. So how's everybody doing today? Y'all working, barely working, y'all keeping inventory. How do you keep your inventory um, in your shop? Or because even if you ain't got a shop, you got a shop, right? So let's just say that these are all pink. And here we got to put some ring spun. Let's change these over here to ring spun, y'all, just for the sake of getting the video done. And I'll show you guys a cool way like to do your stuff like I do, so that you can sort and filter really fast using colors, right? And we can turn this into a table if we wanted to. Let's say this is a raglan tee and it is orange. I don't know why that came. So here we have our sales price. Let's say that we paid $3 for the shirts. For our basic tees, we paid $3 for our basic tees, and for our ring spun tees, we paid $6. And I want y'all to notice, and over here we got to put 6 in because, you know, 2X's are going to always be more. So anywhere that your 2X's is, you want to make sure that you make that more. Now, notice that that's just a number, and what we want is we actually want a dollar sign. Hey y'all, I see it's a couple of y'all in here. Hey everybody. Hey y'all. Cynthia, Nicole, Arlene, Baby's Giant, Coretta. How's everybody doing? So we have our pricing here, and what I want to do is I want to select this number right here, right? And if you can actually just select the whole column. If you know that this whole column is going to be nothing but money, this is where the money happens, we're going to select it and go up here to general and just change that to currency so that you have that set as a currency, right? So let's say that I want my retail price on this. What do I want my retail price to be? If I'm in here, we're going to say 200, and I want this to be a percent, right? So let me go back over here and take some of them off and delete that. Okay, so there we go. So I'm gonna mark up to be 200%, which is actually it's kind of hard to explain. So it's like double. 200% is double. You would think 200% is, I don't know. But anyways, it's 200%, right? Some people be like, "Oh, I want to make 100% profit." No, you want to make 200% profit. You only make 100%. So 200% is going to be our what we're going to mark up, right? So we're going to say 200%, and we'll just drag this all the way down. And then here we have to do some mathematics. How many of y'all good at math? This is when we have to start doing formulas. If you follow me and you work with the t-shirt calculator, y'all know we do formulas. I was totally surprised today, y'all, because I have not done any type of formulas and VLOOKUPs and stuff like that in a while. So today we're going to do formulas, and I'm going to introduce y'all to it. We're going to make it nice and easy, right? So let's make this be nice and easy. So what we're going to do, we're going to equal sum. We're going to do some adding. So the way we don't have any quantity on here, y'all. We're missing some quantity. So hold on a second, because at some point I do want to put in the quantity. And oh, there it is, stock. I called it stock this time. Okay, so we want to do some formulas, and our formula is going to be equal. Now, before we get into the formula, let me show you. If you are on the home tab and you go over to view and you have this headline on, it will show you the formula will show up here. We can do formulas two places. We can click here and type it in here, or we can do our formulas up here at the top. So what we're going to do is the formula is going to be nice and simple. This one's going to be equal sum, which is the total of. So it's going to be equal sum, and then it's going to be the first value by the second value. So what we want to do is we want to grab this column and this column right here and put our parentheses over it. And that is that plus, and that's not what I meant to do. So let me do that again, because that's plus. See that two dots in the middle? That's plus. So we want to go times, and that little button above the 8, that is your times in here. So there we go. So now we got the formula, and if you click here, you will see your formula. So your formula is going to be equal sum, and then what you want to add. So this times this, right? Which is going to give you $6. Easy way to do that is to just drag that formula down. Quick and easy. Super, super easy, right? Is to just drag that formula down, and now you got the formula. Super, super easy way for you to be able to track your inventory. Let's say that you want to keep track of this stock. So let's say, for example, we only got a couple of things on here. Let's do style number, and we'll go number 110, and then we'll just drag that down and create our own style numbers for this. But of course you would, if you don't have a style number, then you want to put that in, right? So there we go. And we don't want everything to be the same style number, so we're going to fill the series. So now we have different style numbers. And now we can go here and we can start filtering, and we can filter by different colors, right? So we by different, not colors, but by different names. So we could say, okay, we only want to see the basic shirts, right? And this is what we have in basic. Let's say we ain't got no inventory here, y'all. We ain't got no inventory here. And we don't have any inventory here. And so now we got a retail price. But what I'm going to do is I want to do our the total cost of the merch that we have in stock for each line. And in order for us to do that, what would we multiply? We would multiply the stock the number of the stock, which is going to be this column, which is F3, right? Plus F3 times 6. So it'll be 12 times 6, which means we're going to have F3 times I3, right? So we will go here and we'll go equals the sum of, and we can type it in if we wanted to, or we can just grab our this number, hit our times this number here, and hit enter, and there we should have our number, which is our $72. That's what we got in stock. And again, all we got to do is just grab that and bring it down. Makes it so easy. Makes it so easy, right? Makes it so easy. This is, I tell y'all, people say Excel is dead and using spreadsheets, you da da da. But in your business, you're gonna always need to use a spreadsheet. Now we could total this. We could go in here. We could total this. There's a way to do auto sum. We could even make this. We could actually go here and just make this a table by selecting here. And let's see where a table is. Insert table. Where is the data in your table? And this is the data. It tells you that the table has headers already. This will change it from a range to a sheet. And what is the problem? Okay, this will what's the problem? Did we do it? What? I don't know why that did not do that. Let's do this again, y'all. So table, and the table has headers. And the header is A2. Let's see, that's the header. Yep. Oh, it wants me to remove my auto filters. I normally don't switch my stuff over to tables. I do it like this, and I don't even switch it over to tables, but I want to show you guys how to switch it over to tables. So we are going to move our filter so that I can show you guys. So we'll just clear out the filter, and then we will remove the filter. Thought I had deleted it already. Okay, so now the filter is removed. And when I did that, y'all, I didn't even bring down this. You want to bring that down when you have all the information on there, right? So now I can go here and I can select the whole thing and then go back up to insert and go to table. And now it's telling me that my table is from A2 through J17, which is this bottom right here. And I'm going to say, yes, my table has headers because I do want those headers to pop up. Now, this is a table versus it being a just, how we're doing it. Thing about tables is that a table will automatically allow you to insert to the next row, right? And so these formulas are going to be in here. Now I can go in, you see when we did that, this popped up. The cute thing about tables is now I can do all of these customizations. If I wanted to change all of this stuff out and make this look, you can do this to your brand colors or whatever, what have you, right? Just a little quick tutorial to show you guys this sort and filter stuff. So I can go here, let's say for example, and that made another column there. We didn't have any, this was supposed to be description. I guess I didn't have it labeled. We'll make this be black just for the sake of the video, right? So that I can see what's going on. We don't have anything over here in column 1. But let's say, for example, that we wanted to go here and all we wanted to do is we just want black, our basic t-shirts. We can just select these and we can select these and turn these into a solid color. For this instance, I guess my basic t-shirts will be green. And then let's go here and Or you could sort and filter. You can even sort and filter over here by color if we want to sort by sizes, right? I'm going to sort by this one, but we could go here and let's put in the raglan shirt. The raglan shirt we don't have but one color, and we'll do a sort and filter. We'll make it be yellow. And then I think we had one more, which was the ring spun t-shirt. So let's make our ring spun shirts be a color. Um, we'll do them in this black. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So now let's say if we have multiple tables, we can click here over here on the side and we'll be able to find multiple tables, right? We can also, if we're looking for like a range, we could also do ranges, and we could go here and we could select this. And then if we type this in, you see how size comes up. That lets us know. Okay, so let's type in size, and now we have created a range. And so here we'll type in color. This helps you when you're building a spreadsheet, and let's say that you wanted to highlight some information or you want to use this in a formula. I could be typing out a formula, and instead of me typing the formula that I wanted it to select all of this, I could put in size and it would automatically know that that's what I want to select. Hopefully that makes sense, right? So now we have all of this. Let's just go ahead and let's just clear this out and go over here to the table. And if we wanted to add something here, let's say at the end of this table, I want you guys to click in the right hand side and it'll say insert, and you can insert a row below. In the newer forms of Excel, it normally just goes in here. Let's see, tank, and see if that will update, and see how that automatically updated and put everything in here. So if we added 12 more shirts and went over and say these are going to be purple, and these are going to be mediums, and we got 12 of those. This style number would have to be like 26, and let's say it was $8. For some reason this markup did not come down, so we're just going to drag it down. I don't know why it didn't come down, but it'll go ahead and update, right? So one thing that you can do is to go ahead and lock all of this stuff. Like if you're going to be sharing it with somebody, you can go in and lock it. Let's say at here below the table, I want to know the sum of what all of this stuff cost me, what my wholesale cost was or whatnot, right? So I can go here and I can do my total. And I think the total, we did the total off of the, we ain't got no stock there. Let's put some stock there so that I can see. Let me see. I did my total off of the, this is the retail total, right? Right here. So it's the retail total of what I'm going to sell it for. But you could also go in here and make you a wholesale total so that you know both. And then you can go here, you could select all of this. Now they do have an auto sum feature that's up here in Excel, where you should be able to just do an auto sum, and it will just give you the automatically do the calculations that way. That didn't select what I wanted it to select. I'm going to select here and see. It may not do it because I'm in a table, but there it is. So that gives you the whole sum. Hopefully that makes sense, right? Boyd collection, Boyd apparel and designs, how are you? Love hate relationship with Excel. I love Excel. I totally love Excel. So now we have a total for that. And as we go in, let's say as you go in and you are doing inventory, you go in and you switch out you switch out, you delete stock through here as you go in, right? So let's say if you sell something, you got to remember to go in and update that stock. But be a great way for you to be able to, and also y'all, you could, let's say for example, over here, if we want to put in images, right? So we could actually go in here and we could actually insert a picture, and we could place the picture in the sale, right? So let's say that we wanted, and I don't know if I got a t-shirt picture here. Let's just take her and let's just place that in the sale, right? So now that shirt is actually linked to all of this and to this sale. You can also place it above the sale. See how it says to place over the sale? Problem is when you place something over the sale, then it's no longer linked to, it's can kind of get moved around and all of that stuff. We can still go in here, we can move it here to the center, and then we can go in here, and if we want to format the sale, we can go in, we can format some things and all kinds of stuff. It's all kind of stuff that we can do in here. We can even, let me see if I can remember, y'all, sometimes let's see, let me think. So we have our picture. Let me see. Let me remember. We can even link that to a file. We can insert it and link it, right? So now it's inserted and it's linked, right? Come on. Did I move it out? I moved it out, and I surely did not want to move it outside of there. So I definitely want it to be inside. So we can, other things we could do is, it's been a while, y'all. It's been a while. Here's the link right here. Okay. So, okay. So let me try this again and see if I can do this, because you can link this. And so let's go here and insert a link. And then we would have to put your link address right here. HTTPS. Let's see if it will link. It should link. It did not link. Okay, I tell you guys what, I'm gonna go over here and do it this way. Let's go over to the website and grab a product link and put it in that way. Let me find a product link. We'll go with the G500, and we gonna get this link up in here. You can link the photos. Y'all know me. Okay, so here we go. We'll go copy, and I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna paste this in here. That will give me the link right there, but I still don't have exactly what I want. So if I click that link, let's just put this over here and go over here to Google somewhere. If I click this link where I put the product link, it'll bring up the shirt that you want. But you can also have the image in there. I got to remember how to do it because it's been a while since I had to do it, but you can go in there and do that. So let's say if you don't remember style numbers, you're not good at style numbers, you could even create that link to your style number, right? And say, okay, well, I want that to be linked to the and set it up that way. Hopefully this helps y'all. Um, any questions before I happen to hop off of here? Um, let's just go ahead and delete that off of here. So anybody wants this spreadsheet as a way to, as a, to start, let's see here. We can go in and we can go here and let's just save it as, go ahead and save it to my OneDrive. And go inventory sheet. And let's just save that sucker right there. And I want to know if where is auto save at? Do I have this hooked to? Yep, I am signed in. Okay, babe. No problem. PSD, how can I help you?
Hey, you
Hey.
busy?
Yeah, I'm doing finishing up on something. Okay, I'll call you back. All right.
I just want to know what the date is on the thing. When it's
Okay.
coming.
All right. Okay, bye. Okay. Um, let's see here. So that's saved and it's saving to my OneDrive. I must not have my OneDrive hooked up, y'all. Oh, it's not. I see it down here in the corner. It ain't hooked up. It's not the one that I want. So I remember I told y'all I said I have two OneDrive. I have the whole subscription, but I use all of the OneDrives for myself. So I got different ones that I log into so that because I've got terabytes filled up. So let's change this location and make this folder uh, OneDrive and make it call it, let's see, I'm gonna call this folder OneDrive Dallas t-shirts. Yeah, create the path. Create the path, and if it ain't no path, create the path, man. Okay. So in the documents, I'm gonna have to go in and create this path, y'all. I'll when I can think of what I want to do. So let's see here, file. I already saved it. So this inventory sheet. Let's go here to share. It's changed so much, y'all, that you used to be able to can view anyone with the link. Um, let's just hit OK, and then let's go here and copy the link. And there is the link. And boom. Got it. So anybody in here can go in. If you have that link, you go into my OneDrive and you can download that and you can use it for yourself and take it to the next level. All right, y'all. Hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I just wanted to share a little bit of that with y'all as what I was doing today. So, um, you know, I went in and had to do tons and tons of inventory over there at my storage space. So now at least I know what I have and I can get some stuff done. Share with you guys what I'm working on. I'm getting these orders out now. So what I'm doing is working on getting these done and so that I can send these quotes over to my clients. Um, and so these are the two designs that we're going to print. And so this is going to be the back and this is going to be the front. And I really didn't feel like asking them for another file. So I just said, hey, the white is not going to show. Normally over here, what we do about something like this is you can normally do a bitmap mask. However, when I went in and I clicked on the bitmap mask, right, and applied it, it takes away part of the design, right? And we don't want to do that. So I just said, you know what? Instead of doing that, just send it over to them um, as they actually had it. Sorry, guys. Send it over to them just like this with that white on it and just tell them, hey, you know, the white's not going to be on it and have them send me over artwork. So I'm just at this point, this is the new job approval, by the way. What do y'all think? This is my newest job approval form for 2024. Y'all know I always switch it up every year. These are available over on the website. I've been saying I'm going to put together a new kit with all the forms that I have. Um, but I kind of decided to switch some stuff up. I wanted to go black and white with the T-shirt shop Dallas logo. So we still have our colorful logo, but sometimes you want to go black and white. I did remove a lot of information off of this one um, because it takes so much time. So normally on the old job proof forms it says the client's date and when the order is going to be ready. I remove that. I also remove some of the information about sizing and all of that stuff. Don't need to get really technical with people. I've been doing this for a long time, and so I'm not going to put on there anymore. The image is going to be 10.23 by 12.1. No, I'm going to put it on there and you're going to see it and then you're going to approve it. And if I have somebody that's really picky that specifically asks, then we'll change that. But just kind of updated the text and all of that stuff. Remove the signature line because, hey, I don't really have anybody that comes in. So no need for me having that. So this is the first job proof. Um, and I'm thinking that for this event that we're going to do, go ahead and do both. We're going to pre-print both, right? The front and the back of all of these shirts. So that's going to be 500. This is another proof right here, which is going to be front and back. I'm thinking to pre-print the fronts, print the backs on site. So that'll be 500. And then this one right here is with a lady. So you see that the designs did switch up from a man to a woman. So yeah, that's where we're headed at with this thing. Let's see, did I change everything? I changed that. I need to change the information here. Um, Over here. And over here, we are going to change this is going to be a vintage print. Why? Because when you print live, you need to print vintage, which means one swipe, right? It's going to be blue. And I don't know what color blue shirts I'm going to give her, y'all. So I'm just going to say blue basic tees. Because on this one, this is one of the customers who is actually looking for blue shirts, right? And we're going to do white on the front. And we are going to do white on the back. And we're going to hit OK. And sometimes that comes up a little funky when I remove the lettering, but that's okay. Uh, know why I'm having such a hard time with that. Let me move it over to the side. I ain't got time to be playing with you like that. Let's put on here white, white. That'll be fine. Um, and all of that is good. So that one, we're gonna change this one. We're gonna change this to vintage also. And then we're going to change even on this here. Now this is not going to be a vintage print, it's going to be a normal print. So I got all of this stuff done, so I can now just save that as a PDF and send all of that stuff out to the client, along with a nice invoice, right? So I'm going to actually save this as a PDF. So I may be doing a big concert, y'all. Yeah, we may do a big concert, which would be absolutely amazing. And so if I wanted to look at that multi-page, we can go in and now we have that in our multi-page view that we could go in and look at. The great thing about these is y'all know they change, you can change colors. So that's what I do love. So we can change those colors, da 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 da. Quick and easy in the Lady PB job books. So that's about that. That's about it for that. I spent the majority of my day getting a quote together. One quote. That's what I've given out today, y'all. It's one, not a quote, but getting an invoice out. Um, so my shop has now been deleted off of. Oh, I tell y'all the truth. If you need anything else on these, please attach and let me know if you need any else on these. On these what? These what? On these what? These what, ma'am? Oh, okay. That is Capital One. Okay. Let's deal with you another time. Okay. So yeah, I spent the majority of my day literally going through about literally 100 emails with this company from the last couple of months, from 2 months. So a whole day, y'all, a whole day. Um, I gotta figure that out because I can't do that, you know. So yeah, it was totally something to spend the whole day working on one order. And want this to be okay. Then let's see what happens. Does it save all of my job proofs or no? It does not. But okay, fine. So when you're actually working over here, I'm going to show you guys this. When you're actually working over here, if you create the job proofs, so I like to send my job proofs to people as I save the PDF for myself. And then I like to send the job proof, actually send the job proof over to the client as a JPEG. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. I send that over to them as a JPEG. So we're gonna go back over here to side by side. So, but if you just go in here and you try to save it as a JPEG, it's not gonna save all of. It's not gonna save the whole entire, like all three documents at one time. It won't, right? It will not. So let's just go here and save that. And then so you have to click on each page, and you know what page is active when you see this page one, page two, or if you click here at the bottom, you know that page, that page is the active page. So now I'll have all of these together, and I can just send them all over. And you can make that the highest quality or send it standard, it doesn't matter. So now I'll have all of these over here. And the reason being that I want them like this is because if I send the PDF to a client, y'all, then that client can open it up and use my stuff. And so if you send it this way, at least it gives you a little bit of protection, makes them work for it. Not like they not can't get it, but and it also looks really good when you send your proofs over in email. When you go in and you go compose, and let's say we have our job template, let's say our proof, this is what we do, this is how we do it. So we'll change this and we will put the client's name right here. I didn't know that the cap locks was on. And everything is already there. And so all we have to do now is go here and just go here and go to picture and go to upload and upload the job proof. Makes it look so much nicer when somebody opens up an email, right? And they see, oh, we got proofs coming in. Let's do that one and that one, and then do that one last. No, let's do that one. Proof. Which one is, doesn't really make that big of a difference, y'all. We'll do that one. Doesn't look like it wants to let me upload them all at the same time. Yes, it will. Okay. So as it comes in, instead of saving it as an attachment, save it for it to go in line like that. And it looks so much cool. It looks so cool when they open it up, right? Why that's not coming up? Oh, that's my old. That's in on that template. I need to go in and fix that. And so here we go. So it just says these are the computerized proofs ready and to go. And so all they need to do is to approve it, and it's good to go. Once they email back with approval, then that's when we take off. And so that's how I send the job proofs over to my clients, y'all. And it makes it super, super easy. Okay, it makes it super, super easy when we do it this way. Hi, Melanie. Here's the proof you've been waiting for. Check it out. Make sure it looks great. Because this is a computerized proof, your logo or design may appear larger or smaller than it will actually look once printed. To avoid any confusion, we've noted the approximate size on your design and the proof, and so we have actually taken that off. So we are not going to say that anymore because we controlling the process over here. Right? Okay. So here we go. And we got another client that has just emailed. So let's see. They on my ass today, y'all. They are on my ass today. Let's see here. Hey. Yes, ma'am, of course. Oh, good grief. I feel like I'm herding cats some days. I wanted to check you and see if it would be possible to get staff shirts from driving up early, da da da. I want to ride for the venue start instead of the signage until noon. That'll give me the 14th. Be free, easy come connect with you. Get staff shirts. Hand them out on the 14th and 15th. Um, that will be fine. So, when are we gonna be doing you, girl? Kelly. Trying to figure out. Okay, Kelly. Driving up on the 13th. Then everyone else will leave Houston early morning on the 14th and won't arrive to the venue until it starts. That'll give you the morning of the 14th free, and it'll be easy time to connect with you to get staff shirts so you pick them so you can get them in the hands of the staff on the 14th or the 15th and head to the venue. And they can all show up dressed appropriately on the 16th. That works. That works. Whatever it is, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. Okay. Oh, okay. That's a lot, y'all. So I got so much stuff going on that it gets confusing sometimes. It's getting confusing to me. And I gotta get those proofs over. So with the job that I just did, I gotta figure out going back to that job proof because as you guys see, those was actually going to make another one, which is going to be um let me see from the job proof that I actually need to use if oh they on my ass today. In blue what we have. So in blue, and this is what makes a big difference, y'all. Um is that I'm able to go over here and see what I have in overstock, right? So in overstock, I have, because I want to get rid of these overstock shirts. So I'm just going to put in blue. And in overstock, this is what I have. I have a royal blue and a light blue. So I'm going to try to use both of those as part of this to get those done. Um, and then I'm going to add, because I'm going to send this to my client. So in the 5250, I got 72 and 24. 24? We never have 24 of anything. Why would I have 24? It doesn't make sense. Uh, so we'll just say 72 and 24. So royal blue. I'm thinking that let me just clear this and see what I have in all t-shirt colors. Ash. Let's try ash. in ash, we have a lot of shirts. So we can do make up some of their colors in this ash because they actually want some shirts in ash. So that'll be 144 in large and extra large. So we got 72 pieces. So I'm going to actually go ahead and create something here, y'all, for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight this, and before I do that, I'm going to have to go up here and unlock this spreadsheet so that I can do what I want to do with it. I'm going to highlight these colors that I think that this client can use. I'm gonna highlight them in yeah, I'm gonna highlight these colors, these two. We'll just highlight the color in orange. No, 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 no. That's not what I wanted to do. Put that back in black. We want to highlight that in orange. Okay, and then we'll go clear. And let's see what else we could highlight. We'll highlight 144 blacks right here. I actually need to come up with about 1,500 shirts that she can use. Um, this light blue will do in medium. Um, in black we can give them black in medium. We can do this royal blue in medium. We can do this navy in large. We're not going to do our charcoals. Well, we could actually do this charcoal in large. We could. We got red. Red's not going to go with their design. It could be a possibility that if this has white in it, I could do white. But I think I'm going to take that off and just say, because I'm not sure that that's white. And I can always sell white shirts. In the light steel, we'll go, let's give her light steel. And that's going to be it in shirts. Because all of this other stuff is other colors. So what we need to do now is do a sort and filter by that color. These are going to be the ones that I think that she can do good with. So I think those are going to be her ones, y'all. Let me write that down. That we can, so we have, do this. And we'll just do all of these right here in that with that background color to it. So let's see what we have. We'll have in small, she'll have 44 black. In small, we got 144 black, light blue. Then we'll order other shirts to fill in on these, and I think that would actually work out for her. Okay, I'm finna tell him something. Oh, I'm finna tell him something. I know you have a lot going on, but I'm trying to get things. Okay. Do you, boo? I know damn well you ain't tripping with me, baby, cause okay. All right. Back to what I'm trying to do, y'all. Okay. Let's total this up. Uh, Copy. Let me get an auto sum down here. Hold up. We can do that. This person done pissed me off. I hate folks that be on bullshit. I do. I really, really do. This is going to be E4 through E12. Okay. Let's just go. 708. Okay, so that's 708 shirts that I think I can get you. Okay. That's a lot of medium out of the 1500. Charcoal, ash, could do large and extra large. No, let's take this light steel off. Yeah, we could do that. Okay. All right, y'all. I think I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm going to go ahead and email this over to this client because I do think that these colors here are what I can get her in black and mediums, and then large, extra large, we'll have to order. So I'm going to go ahead and figure this out. I'm going to go on and get up off of here, and hopefully this helps y'all out some to where you guys are able to um, be able to, you know, pull up your inventory. Now I got to get up off of here and check abroad. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye bye.